Understandably, all Ukrainians really want this simple human happiness, ballistics on Russia in large quantities, and preferably yesterday, because a few missiles and, for example, some oil refinery is out of the chat for a long time. For now, this mission's being successfully carried out by Ukrainian drones. This week, they hit 4 large oil refineries again at once, provoking a second wave of a gasoline crisis in Russia, and a significantly larger one than the previous, asserts Vitaly Afanasyenko. The all-Russian game, Where's the Gas?
There's no gas.
Has moved into the second round.
There's no gas at all.
Why did the new wave of short is
It's noticeable, it's unpleasant.
leave almost 70% of gas stations in the gas station country without fuel?
We're giving it away for free. 00000.
And what kind of miracle gasoline are Russians forced to drive on now?
If you think that this is a glass of cognac I'm holding in my hand right now, then you know.
The kind that makes cars stall at the first turn.
Some people stall right at the gas station, some people after 100 meters.
The Russian Federation's unprecedented gasoline breakthrough. From a great gas station to shortages and swill. In a few seconds, this Ukrainian bird will once again deliver a personal sanctions package to a Russian oil refinery, so the Russians don't have time to rejoice that gasoline has started appearing at gas stations. It's certainly not going to be this time, predict Magyar's birds, and it seems they aren't wrong. Following the relentless daily hits on oil refineries and storage facilities, the so-called gas station country is now being struck by a second wave of fuel shortages. This situation continues to escalate.
A new round of the fuel crisis is mounting. Gasoline is left at less than a third of Russian gas stations.
It's complicated. There's no gas.
And that's why the gasoline hangover syndrome is starting. The cure for it is to find at least some liter of 95 or at least 92.
And where are you supposed to look for it, huh?
People are looking for it more and more often on the internet, just like they used to look for moonshine recipes.
They're now thinking as a nation about how to brew gasoline at home.
Because even the Russian press has finally seen the elephant in the room and admitted it. 70% of gas stations are sitting empty without gas, even in Moscow. As if there were plenty of oil. So where's the gas?
Most gas stations don't have any gas at all.
Because Russian oil refineries are increasingly encountering Ukrainian drones instead of raw materials.
The gasoline shortage, it's all appearing. But these are monopolies in Russia after all. Yes, these are big monopolies. Well, and even then, the locals only cry, not because the oil burned, but because it's flowing down their street.
A gas station country without gas. Russian greatness in its purest form. But is it capable of calming the bunker grandpa down even a little bit and forcing him to cut the war budget?
It's noticeable. Unpleasant?
Yes.
It's noticeable. Unpleasant? Yes. But will there be a catastrophe that limits Putin's funding for the war? No. Because you know that joke. A decision will be made that the son will eat less and dad will drink more. And so the people can look for gasoline all night long. The main thing is to explain to the slaves in time about the alleged capture of the Ukrainian Mala Tomachka, and that all that
Is unable to influence the overall economic dynamics.
the economic dynamics immediately come to life in the form of kilometer-long lines as soon as gasoline is delivered to gas stations, and with them, gladiator fights for that very liter in 95 octane.
That's just brutal, man. Ooh, one-on-one, basically. That's where they really turn up the heat. Moscow, 2026. Which one? What were you yelling about? What were you yelling about? What did you want?
What's the deal there?
And what about you, or Yufa?
Another pastime for the great Russians at gas stations, second only to hand-to-hand combat, a 24-hour marathon of patience to see who can endure the longest gas line.
It's 4 in the morning. We're waiting in line for gas. It's been 4 hours already. It's 8 in the evening. We've been at the gas station since 7 in the morning.
In 10 minutes, it will have been 3 hours that I've been waiting in line. And the line isn't even moving. I have a work day, so it's all a loss. It's like this everywhere, at every gas station.
And when there's no gas there, but their greatness demands they keep driving, the next discipline begins, called Find It in Your Neighbor's Tank.
What kind of people are these? I just filled up a full tank yesterday.
You have nothing to refuel with? Is that what you're saying?
Some already said that. These are the local truth tellers from Volgograd. In a video message, they complained, it turns out there's no gas at the gas stations, but for officials it's found, and with discounts at that.
Meanwhile, the people are driving around at night, standing in lines.
The court valued such candor with a hefty fine, but their energy minister doesn't even need a fine for the gas truth. He has a universal defense against shortages.
What's happening with gas stations? When will fuel return to Moscow?
No comment.
Well, we have lines for an hour, 2 hours. Do you drive a diesel?
I drive a diesel.
It's because of people like you, brother, that I'm in deep shit.
And so that gasoline would actually appear, Putin's servants found a brilliant solution. Lower the bar. Instead of Euro 5,
At gas stations, it will officially be Euro 2, Euro 3.
this is no longer just a shortage, this is a complete gasoline regression.
We are seeing the consequences of this. It is already deteriorated to the point where we have to switch to this standard, which is the same gasoline quality we had 20 years ago.
And along with Euro 2, another ancient Russian pastime is returning. Will it make it or won't it?
Anyway, we filled up 15 liters of gas. Either it reacted with the gas that was already in the tank. That's the situation.
This isn't a gas line anymore. This is a graveyard of automotive hopes. They stall immediately, as soon as even a liter of this blatant swill gets it into the tank.
We've already towed the car away, and there's another car abandoned in the distance over there. There are a few more cars here.
Here it is, the gasoline of the gas station country, so high quality that engines are taking a day off en masse.
It's right after those 2 gas stations that this smudge ends up happening.
Do you think that this is a glass of cognac I'm holding in my hand right now? Well, no.
Your car doesn't like cognac? Here's some gasoline jelly for you.
Not only did they short us, but they also poured this kind of crap in.
After such blatant swill, the question of why foreign cars break down disappears on its own. So for the haughty lovers of BMW, Mercedes, or Audi, a new level of Russian luxury is opening up. Time to switch to a real analog no net.
A lot of Kalina, which they give, to the families of those killed in the special military operation. Now, the Lada Kalina will become the most popular car because she accepts, this car accepts all those old fuel brands.
Now's not the time.
Although the humiliating import substitution for the would-be empire doesn't end there. The gas station country has reached the peak of greatness. It sells oil to India and then buys gasoline back from them.
And a knife.
Isn't it genius?
And from that moment, gasoline will instantly appear.
All that remains is to wait for the price tag and find out exactly what they'll pour into Russian tanks. Gasoline or another Indian surprise.
As a result, up until now,
the crisis is still not resolved. Yeah, absolutely. This increases logistics costs.
And while those highly efficient drones are busy building out new supply routes, the Russian soldiers really have no choice but to just keep playing these brutal gladiator games day after day for nothing more than a few measly liters of swill.
Oh, why are you being so intense? Let's go.
Or you're stuck playing a nerve-wracking game of gasoline roulette, just waiting to see if the car will actually make it this time, or if it's finally gonna give up and turn into a piece of junk right on the road.
The first victims of low-quality gasoline, the check engine light came on.
I warned you. You shouldn't have bought Chinese cars. You should have bought domestic ones, like Avtovaz.
Vitaly Afanasyenko, Facts of the Week, ICTV, United News.